Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is currently still in the orange micro support area, defined between $89.80 and $107.60 pretty much. That's our micro support area that would enable the price to form one more extension higher in the white wave count. I mentioned it yesterday, I think in quite a lot of detail, so I don't want to discuss it in too much detail today, but for everybody who's new on the channel, this is basically on the larger time frame, the wave count and scenario and roadmap for Solana. The idea is that Solana either completed wave 3 or there might be just one more high. Then we should get a wave 4 correction into this support zone. That is still not very much fixed. If we get one more extension, then this support zone will also move higher with the price a little bit. Just has to do with the situation that these Fibonacci levels, they always have to be adjusted with the price because they're measured in percentages and they are the retracements of the preceding move. So if the preceding move extends, obviously these support zones have to extend as well. In this current scenario, this wave 4 would probably reach the area between $79 and $47. Yes, again, it will have to be adjusted if the price forms one more high in wave 3. We're going to talk about that on the hourly time frame. But the roadmap suggests one more high in wave 5. Yeah, so this is my base case. So someone asked me, why not go all in if this is the scenario? Well, if you want to go all in now and the price drops to 47, well, from a psychological point of view, this just not only psychological, I mean, this wipes out your portfolio, right? Or not, maybe not completely, but even if the price draws down to $47, that's a significant decline of your portfolio. So always bear in mind, position sizing really makes the difference here. It's not so much the analysis itself. Yeah, it gives you the levels and the roadmap, but it's the position sizing that is really key. And also, there are never guarantees. Okay, this is a scenario. Everything's probabilistic, of course. That I assume people understand that this is not a guarantee. It's probabilistic. Otherwise, we wouldn't need a support area because the support area tells us when the scenario is breaking below $47. So the idea is you can position yourselves against these levels, measure your risk and stuff like that. But yeah, first of all, we need to understand, has this wave 4 already begun? And the wave 5 obviously will only happen afterwards. So has the wave 4 already begun? That's the main question that we're dealing with on this chart at the moment. So that question can really only be answered on the 1 hour chart. And obviously there's never a definite answer, but there are, again, levels to watch on the smaller time frames. So to just make it very clear, we've got one scenario on the 4 hour or daily time frame at the moment. Yeah, there will be others as well, but we don't even need to deal with them until the price is in the larger degree wave 4 support area. Looking at the smaller time frame, it is possible in one scenario, which is the short-term bearish one, that wave 3 already finished here around the 25th of December. That wave 4 has already started. That's the short-term bearish scenario. In this wave 4 then, in this pullback, the price is likely forming a combined or nested 1-2 setup. So a 5-wave move to the downside, and within it, and I'll change that to yellow, this is still the scenario I showed you yesterday. That's still very much valid, but it doesn't give us much, the price doesn't, or the structure doesn't give us many clues about if this is really what's going on. So basically 5 waves down would unfold here according to this scenario. And we have a 1-2 setup already, and then another smaller degree 1-2, basically for the 5 waves in circle wave 3. Invalidation point for this particular scenario would be $115.50, $115.60. So if the price breaks above the Wednesday high, that would reduce the likelihood of the yellow scenario. At the moment, the price is holding support. I'm leaning towards the white structure, so one more extension is possible, but obviously not guaranteed. And if you consider the bigger picture, the highest likelihood part of this rally in a wave 3 has already been done because we've already reached ideal targets. We've even reached extended targets. The last target I gave you was $125.60, and the price perfectly reacted to it. So, there's not a guarantee to go higher anyway in this third wave. I would still expect it in the fifth wave later, if conditions remain favorable. But for now, again, the question is, okay, do we get that extension from here? And the answer has to be, well, it's a reasonable expectation. I'm leaning towards it as long as the $89.80 level is holding. So that's the micro support level that really needs to hold to keep the outlook of one more extension in wave 3 alive. But after that, then I would expect the wave 4 to start, okay? Unfortunately, the lower time frame structure doesn't give us many clues about what this is. Very much possible that we see one more low to $93 or $89.80, but then a break below that would suggest, okay, this is the larger degree wave 4, at least from what I can see right now. And as I said, a break above $115.50 would further confirm the white wave count. And then we've got targets for this extended third wave at around $134.80 and $147.47. That's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.